And oops. And again, it keeps doing that. All right. Welcome back again, once again. Ugh. Welcome back once again, everybody.
A little tongue-tied tonight?
Yeah, just a little bit. It happens.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
All right. So how you doing, everybody? Hope you guys are doing okay tonight.
Hope everybody's ready for the holiday.
Yeah. It's right around the corner, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, next week. Ooh.
Yep. Have you done your shopping?
Yeah, I'm waiting for stuff to come in.
Me too. What'd you get for your stepdad?
He said he didn't want anything. I have no idea what he wants anyways. When I asked him, he just said,
The same thing he tells me.
I don't really need anything. I don't really want anything.
You know what you can get him?
Huh.
You could get him a gift card to either Harbor Freight or Lowe's.
Yeah, that'd probably work. I can see that work.
That'd make him happy as a bug in a rug.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it won't cost you a whole lot.
We'll see what I can do.
Just an idea.
Excuse me.
That way at least he gets a little something.
Yeah, I get you. Alright, so, what do you remember from last time?
That it's coming to an end and it sucks.
I meant story-wise. What all do you remember?
Let's see. I don't remember anything.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I got lost.
And now because you said that, now I'm done. Anyways, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it before we forget anything else.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you go blank. It's like my mom logic that makes you crazy.
At this point, it's just you logic instead of just mom logic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I know it drives you crazy, but it's fun.
I imagine it drives many people crazy. Don't believe chat though. They're just on your side because they like to torture me.
And here I thought they were my friends and on my side.
I'm sure some of them are. They certainly seem to enjoy taking your side on stuff.
Somebody's got to pick on you. If I didn't pick on you, you'd think something was wrong.
No.
Yes, no. You would.
No.
Liar.
Anyways.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
That was from the first episode. It's from 3.
Not if I can avoid it.
It's back to the first one again. It's Faith telling us about the whole... That's not supposed to be in a wolf. It's supposed to be all monstrous out there. There's her head.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
And so, if the ribbon comes off, she loses her head.
Yes.
Okay. And that's why that other girl freaked out.
That's why.
Yeah, when you tried to take her ribbon
off. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
No, we gave her a job.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Yeah, we chose not to.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
And Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Almost killed Big B here.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Oof.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Great deal to discuss.
And in a room full of people who probably want us dead, you decide to tell him, nah, we're taking you in. Like we're RoboCop or something.
Well, he is kind of, except
What?
for he's a wolf cop.
You know the funny thing? There's actually a series of movies called Wolf Cop.
Really?
Yep, he was a werewolf. And the cop.
Wasn't that what Bigby is?
A very, very different kind of werewolf.
Well, he's a wolf, and
Yes.
he's a cop.
True, but it was like the old, like early 80s, I think.
Never heard of it.
I haven't actually seen it, but I know of the series. It is apparently...
You've come a long way.
Oh, let's see.
You must
And
be
so the
tired.
crooked dude, to get to him
We had to go through
through a portal.
the special door that keeps bouncing
Moving.
around. Yeah, but it always has his sigil of the torture wheel with like a person wrapped in it. If you remember that.
Yeah.
So gonna say it again.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Yeah, you could say that.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
I don't think we have a whole lot of
Do you want
choice.
a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice...
Told you it's over. We're not friends, or I'll have a
It's
drink.
elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's
We're not
lobster,
friends.
sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores.
Praying not me when you talk about it. That's
Fabletown's
okay.
been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a
What are you
bad
talking
word.
about?
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's
Tried to kill me,
nerves, I
destroying
think.
this town, or you killed those women?
You killed those women.
Gotcha.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of
Jersey told me you did it. You don't need evidence.
A witness,
Or
perhaps.
I know you did it. Or I don't need evidence.
Jersey told me you did it.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
Oh yeah, we
That's
let
a
him
fucking
talk.
lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for
Who did
you
it? Or I know who
and
did
to
it.
assure you that it's over with.
Who did it?
You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Well,
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
kind of seemed that way.
The man said he'd take
Get him.
care
I'm the
of
law
it.
here, or you're
So why
pissing
don't
me
you
off.
take the hint and
You're
get
pissing
out?
me off.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Large smile.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Punch him, why'd you do it?
You should
Or
have just get
piece of
your
shit.
nose where it fucking
Punch him.
Okay. This is gonna be the second time I think we punched him.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right.
Oh boy.
So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Yeah, seems like it.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift.
No deals will take both of you. Okay,
Ensuring
let's
our
talk.
Continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
No deals.
No deals? Alright.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you
Grab
before I
Crooked
let
Man,
that
grab
shit
Georgie,
happen.
or I'm not
What are
leaving.
you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make
Grab Georgie.
Grab Georgie? Alright.
sure we all go down
You're
this
enjoying
shit with
this.
you.
All this little chaos.
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Uh-oh. Oh. Hey, Mary. I was wondering where she was
Did I
at.
miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Oh, a cheap shot. Listen to that horn.
Over here.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Fancy.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Guess we'll go with Georgie. Oh, hey!
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh! Kinda hate the feeling that he'd do that anyways.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh yeah, he's still here.
This way.
He's still real ugly. Human form or not, he's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Well, I think negotiations are off the table now.
Shit!
I know.
That's an interesting place to spit us out. The wolf's coming out. Oops.
And I thought the girl was helping Bigby not Reapers.
There's more to it.
In other words, she's playing both sides of the fence, I guess.
Seems like it. I wonder how they're going to explain the giant wolf man running around New York. Pretty good race, I think.
Fuck! What was that?
What do you think, Georgie? Oh! I didn't realize that was his car. Let's take out that roof.
Take him off!
I can't.
It'd be a little bit harder with something to hold on to, like a broken windshield. Oh, tell she does that. Ow.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Question is, where the heck are they going? Where do you think they're going?
Oh,
Come on.
That seems like a really obvious place to go. Why would they go there? Oh, how convenient. Just his kind of style. I mean, wouldn't that be logically the first place we would look?
probably.
So why would they...
And again, why is she playing both sides of the fence?
Holy shit.
Well, let's head on in. This house of straw.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on.
Okay, listen, look, or just barge on in.
Just barge on in.
Okay. Also, I don't think Georgie's gonna do so well. He's losing a lot of blood. I don't think he's a special kind of
Hello,
fable.
Big B.
Like Big B.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that.
Grab him,
Or
rip
maybe
you
you
apart,
just
and
like
come
me
in with
too
me.
much to let me go.
Grab him.
Grab him? Alright.
That it, Sheriff?
Please,
That
Sheriff.
wasn't much of a grab, but okay.
Haven't you done enough?
Don't make me hurt you.
Look
Why are
at
you protecting him? Stay
He's
out of this.
dying.
Why are you protecting him?
Good question.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he is.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You
didn't
can't
have to do
fucking
anything
blame me for
bullshit.
that.
You do it.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it?
Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my
Punch him, you're still
fault.
responsible,
The
not my
Crooked
problem.
Man gave the order.
Punch
He
him.
told me to kill them.
You
And then
really
he
like
fucking
punching
sold
Georgie.
me out. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
You're not the only one at fault.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Big.
Get him, you could have
How
let him
could you
go or
know?
stop whining.
At the end of the day, you're just like
Hit him.
coming here talking about options like it was that simple.
You just won't let this go.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, you
She's
still
in love
think
with
I
her
had a
as
fucking
we-
choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other.
How could you? Those
I
were your
trusted you.
friends,
You
or
can't
you've been
fucking
helping
blame
him?
me. You're not innocent here either.
You've
I
been
know
helping
that,
him.
But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the
We'll find another
spell.
way. I
Save
like
the
it.
fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes only a...
Pull a ribbon.
You're out for blood tonight. Okay.
Well,
shit.
she's been playing both sides of
Why
the...
should you get to decide?
Uh-oh.
Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life.
It's the only way, of course.
Like
you
it was
do,
either
not
of
if you're
yours to
involved.
give up in the
Not
first
if you're
place.
You
involved.
don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Vivian.
no.
Don't. Vivian. No. Fuck. No, 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 no. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
It's for the best, Jesus. You happy now?
It's for the best.
Jeez, you're mean tonight.
It's for the best. Now Nerissa and the others can be free.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Oh, not how I was expecting this to go, but okay.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
I don't think he can.
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him.
What the
Really
thing?
fuck him up for me.
Why do you
all
care?
right?
Don't care about him. He'll get it worse than you.
For both of us.
Why do you care?
You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river. All right? Shepherd Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
Heard him. You deserve
That's what you
worse.
wanna do,
That's not
right?
who I am.
Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
I don't know with how you've been.
It's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Kill him or leave him to die.
I know what I did.
Kill him.
Sheesh.
All right, Georgie.
Chose to end Georgie's suffering.
Ah!
I've definitely not seen this. Everyone I've seen play this just lets them... leaves them to die.
Well, that's like leaving an animal to suffer and die. That's just wrong. You put them out of their misery.
I'm not gonna
I'm just saying,
jump
if,
onto that grenade.
if an animal,
Yeah,
no
but
matter what the animal is, if it's
he's
suffering,
He's not
you
an
put
animal.
them out of their misery.
Plus, you're beating the hell out of him.
Well, he deserved it.
And you decided to just let him have the easy way out?
Yeah, just a little bit of pain's good for the soul.
What? Jesus. This is why I said I didn't want to jump on that grenade. And I did anyways.
And we're all animals.
Hey. It's definitely his car. Which I absolutely didn't know that it was his there at the little jump thing. Is there anything else out here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well. Oh, no option. Just barge our way in.
Of course.
Come on, Mr. Muscles. I'm sure he could have just ripped the door off its hinges if he wanted to.
Probably.
I think we're trying to go for a somewhat stealthy. Oh, hey! It's got a symbol
So
here.
this is where they've been sending these.
Oh, that's cool. See how the shadow does with the symbol? Or it's like black without the shadow, but in the shadow it's inverted.
I see that.
I always love little details like that. That's kind of cool. Nope, just continue barging our way in. Uh-oh. Well, might have set off another alarm, but... wouldn't be the first alarm that we've set off, would it?
Nope.
Bigby Wolf.
Oh boy.
The big bad wolf.
Hey, Mary. You're gonna jump out and say boo, aren't you?
You used to be something.
Well, it's a
They
torture
used to
wheel.
fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Well, controls a little weird. There we go. Workbench. Oh, hey! Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Now, this is becoming a horror movie. Oh, Jesus! What did I just say about this being a horror movie?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Kidder, I'm talking to you. Cut the shit.
Cut the shit.
At this rate, I'm surprised you didn't say hit her.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Low blow, lady.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Ooh, finally got a good one.
Oh, but where'd she go?
I have no idea. She's very good at slipping in and out of places we can't see. A master of misdirection. There we go. That's the term I was looking for. I mean, I guess somebody who's all about mirrors is probably would be good at misdirection.
Maybe.
Oh, good. I'm glad I chose the high up place. Totally not worried about heights or anything. Oh, I get to control it. Oh, fun. That makes sense. Well, at least it's a game and not real life, because there would be no way I'd be up there like that.
Are you afraid of heights, then?
I'm afraid of falling from heights.
Me too. I've done it. It sucks.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, finally. Ah.
Where are you? Come out and
Some
face
good hits.
me.
Oh. So I guess that's her true form. That's horrifying. Oh, why does she sound like crinkling glass? Oh, right, mirrors. Come on, baby.
Need to dump her in that vat of whatever it is.
Well, that's a lot easier said than done when you're on a moving platform and a lady full of jagged, broken glass is currently choking you out, I'd imagine. That makes things even better. We had a hard time with one of them, so why not a dozen more? This seems a little unfair, doesn't it?
I don't know.
This doesn't seem very good. Oh. Ooh. Oh, right! This is Bigby's truth.
I like whoops. If you find the true Bloody Mary,
maybe. If there is a true one.
There has to be a true.
Well, if she's got a bunch of clones like that. There's no saying that the real ones. There's no saying that the real one's even here. Oh, jeez, they just keep coming. Takes him out. We're gonna huff and puff and we're gonna blow him all away. Oh, hey, real one. Or the original, I guess. Or maybe. Ow. Hey, we finally took her out. Or maybe at least. Well, at least she didn't get us with silver that time. Oh, thank goodness there's some pants and clothes.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This guy
That's a good
holds
reason, I
6
guess.
slots of specially
Do you want to
designed
grab it, or
Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can
do you want to grab it or
guarantee
no?
that at least one
Sure, why not?
I won't miss next time.
Okay.
Before you do anything
Guess not.
with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's the plan. You're dealing with me now, or don't be so sure.
Don't be so sure.
Don't be so sure.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
Tell me now, you won't be
will
alive.
have a trial.
Why would you want that?
Why would you want that?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
No, you just have other people kill people.
All I'm asking for is a chance.
I believe Georgie, then what are you?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here, where this case is concerned?
It's about Fabletown, it's about
Do you really
justice,
want
it's
the
about
truth?
faith. Don't answer. The town, justice, faith, or
Justice.
justice? Alright.
Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
And we know who ordered it.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get
Okay, let's
going?
go. You're not going
I'd rather
anywhere.
not dawdle.
Okay, let's
You know,
go.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Grab it or no?
Sure.
Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
Hit him or
I
cuff him?
understand why she'd want to keep you.
Hit him.
I should have seen that coming. You intimidated the crooked man.
You're
Well,
under
at
arrest.
least nobody will
Given a
know if
trial
you
in
broke
front
his
of your
nose or
peers.
not.
And your punishment will follow.
I mean, who could tell the difference if we broke
Right?
his nose or not? We chose to spare the crooked man. My last cigarette.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Speak of the devil
He's
and all
back.
that.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
Did it make it easy?
We were worried
Don't I
you'd
look
run
okay
into
or
some
I'm fine?
trouble. At
I'm
the Crooked
fine.
Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
we didn't get shot with silver.
Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Aww.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It
Shut
was
up, Georgie's taking care of her.
I
You gave the
don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but
You
I
gave
thought
the
it would
order.
be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yeah,
It'd be hard to
Where
do.
is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I killed him, don't worry about it, he wasn't behind.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
By the Kitty instead, go, fine,
If
go
you'd
ahead
wait
or
a
let her
moment.
finish.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish.
Finish? Alright.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Snow appreciates that.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and
Resisting
sale
arrest, kidnapping Crane, and something else. Or we can keep quiet.
Just keep quiet.
Alright.
of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the
Let him speak, you're responsible, the rest is enough.
It's
Let him
and there's
speak.
all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
hour.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know if taking the cuffs off was necessary, but
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to
Covered
do
it up.
with
Tell
it.
the fucking
That's
truth
bullshit.
for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit
That's
of a
not what Georgie said.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
there's a trap, I
willing
wouldn't
to
call it
cooperate.
help, or I was
What's he
attacked.
talking about?
I wouldn't call that help.
Wouldn't call it help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
Like comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit
always putting
carried
it on
away
other people,
sometimes,
huh?
It's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
I think you're done. They didn't
Just to
want to
save
protect
someone.
you, or you better have a point.
You better have a point.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Mr. Silvertongue,
Yes,
huh?
but
Wasn't I?
Don't turn this on us. That was Crane. We didn't abandon anybody.
We didn't abandon anybody.
Didn't abandon anybody.
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
No.
You were gonna burn her tree?
Trying to manipulate us. Snow made a mistake. Snow isn't to blame.
Is that
Don't try and manipulate us.
Okay.
true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Uh-oh.
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't
We
promise
didn't
you
get you into
perfection.
this mess. We'll do
No
better.
one
We're
can.
trying to protect you.
But I can
We'll
promise
do
to
better.
always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
We're ending
and
that.
he would
He never
take
cared
that
about any of you.
weakness
Took
and
faith
add
in
it to
Lily
his
from us.
strength. And if things didn't fall
We're
exactly
ending that.
his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still
We got
afraid
Beast
of
on our
him,
side.
even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Eh, looks like we went over the crowd. I was a little worried there for a bit, to be honest.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
What about your history? Fuck you, or you can't talk your way out of this.
You can't talk your way out of this.
Okay.
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's...
Uh-oh.
I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Just shut up.
Of
Yes,
course.
you're responsible. Where are you going with this?
Where are you going with this?
Okay.
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He
I
killed
made a
him,
mistake.
Hannah.
That was justified.
Don't make
It
him a
wasn't Snow's
murderer.
fault.
Doesn't it?
It wasn't Snow's fault.
It wasn't Snow's fault.
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If y'all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
You're the one on
Did you
trial.
think
Snow
we'd
wasn't
all
involved.
just
He
let
was a
that
murder
go?
suspect.
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial.
You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please. This isn't the point.
Please.
We'll deal with
Calm
them
down.
after we
Everyone
deal
shut up.
with you.
Or
Listen,
it's not
I
true.
know-
Laws apply when we need
Everyone
them.
fucking
Bluebeard,
shut up.
Please.
Everyone just shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Oh. Hey, Marissa.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, Elizabeth?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle
Go
of
ahead. You don't need to do this. She has something to
Bluebeard.
say.
She has something to say.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Oh.
Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly
She wanted you
irregular.
all free.
Be
He might as
We
well
need to
have her Vivian
establish some
killed
order
herself.
here.
She wanted you all free.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because
This
of you.
confirms that we know what
The
happened,
only
or
two
he's
people
going to
who
pay
ever
for it.
gave a damn about me.
He's going to pay
And
for it.
now I can finally say,
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
he made Georgie do it. It was
Winning the
always
crowd.
him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats. fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect?
Wait.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
Around
here.
the
You can
well
send
or in
everyone.
prison?
Listen up. Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a
You
decision.
should vote on making the call
I
or Snow
hope you
should.
aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a
I'm
What do you
making the
think
call.
this is?
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially elected representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Alright, well, what do you want to do
Are
then?
you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Well, what do you think?
Yes, Sheriff.
Lock him up, rip his head off, or throw him down the
What
well?
you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
Lock him up.
Lock him up? Okay.
Can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me.
Lock him up, throw him down the well, or rip his head off.
Lock him up.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Fabletown will remember that.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff. You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Alrighty then. The north wind blows. One day later. He's looking a little bit better, isn't he?
He looks tired.
Yeah, he kinda always looks tired. Hey! Greenleaf and
Not what I
Flycatcher.
was expecting.
Oh.
Crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, hey, Jack. Everybody's here.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Thanks. Everything okay? Can we talk?
Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Trying to take care of a whole town with only one person. It's gonna be a lot.
Good morning,
huh?
Miss White.
You're late.
Oh. It's gotta be a lot. Oh.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
You're gonna get Big B in trouble, Colin. Well, I guess he's not going to the farm.
Bigby said he wouldn't make him go.
But you told him you wouldn't let her make him go.
He's Bigby's friend.
Uh-oh. Toad and
I'm
TJ.
going. Jesus.
We only
Give
have
him
like
the
5
money.
minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Sorry about all this. This is dramatic. How are you doing?
Just go grab that.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Aww.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so
Aww.
if you could.
I'm busy,
bring it to
sure.
her,
What is it?
She was
What is
nice.
it?
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one.
She'll love
They're
it. That's a
cool
weird gift.
'cause
That's
When
nice.
they're little, they have these
That's
pouches
nice.
that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Dad broke the
Well, we
rules.
don't
You'll be
have a
safer
choice
there.
anymore.
Or I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking
Must be
pig?
missing. He gets to stay. How should I know?
How should I know?
How should I know?
I think he knows.
Saying goodbye?
Hey, Nerissa.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be
New
able
ribbon,
to.
I understand.
It's
You need
just
to let it go.
You need to let it go.
Alright.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Oh.
Not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept
It's okay,
us quiet
just
in
tell
that
me,
place.
what did you
Can you
do?
imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone
What did you do?
who had
Sounds
physical
like she
evidence?
did it.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to
Trying to
die
protect them,
over a
Georgie
picture.
didn't do mercy, you sold out your friends.
You sold out your friends.
So you sold them out.
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
You were a cigarette, touch your arm, tell me more.
Tell me more.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't
For
the
the
whole
best, you
truth?
shouldn't have lied.
It was
It's done
true
as that.
enough.
You shouldn't have lied.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Whoa.
You?
I walked
Why?
her over
So I would
here,
notice a piece
and
of
I
fabric.
left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them,
Why?
I'd at least save the rest of us.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you...
Well, it definitely got her attention.
started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
It's not true. It won't happen to anyone.
Not really.
Or I'm sorry that you had to do that.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other.
No one's ever fucking
Look out
happy,
for us.
not know where we
You
stand, or
don't
Snow
see that
doesn't
a
need
lot
me.
these days.
Snow doesn't need me.
Ah, shoot. I hit the pause button too,
Look, Bigby.
too slow. Sorry.
That's
After
okay.
everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your
None of it
doorstep
matters in the end. I
because
hope
I
you've
knew
done some good,
anyone
or
stood a chance
I've made a lot of mistakes.
None of it matters in the end.
against the Crooked Man. It was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
You're wrong. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her or let her go?
Let her go.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily Ever After. Completed episode 5. Oh, I hear your phone alarm thing. She'll be right back in just a moment, folks. And then we can discuss the end of this story. Whew. Well, that didn't quite end like I thought it was going to, but hey. We still took care of the Crooked Man. Like I said, I'd never seen somebody just outright kill Georgie like that. So I didn't know how he did that. I didn't realize that he just kind of ripped the... Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, welcome back. Alright. So let's see. Did you do the Georgie? You and 68.6 of players killed Georgie. I'm kind of surprised by that. Because like I said, that was the first time I'd seen how that plays out, so... did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89.6 of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. See, I thought you were going to end up killing him after you did what you did to Dee and Georgie and everybody else.
Surprises.
How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 47.4 of players chose to imprison the Crooked Man. Oh. So it's a little half and half whether people imprison them or throw him down the well. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 98.5... Only 98.5 decided to accept TJ's... So there's some people who was like, nah, forget you, TJ.
That's mean. TJ was sweet, even if he is a toad.
What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 7.8% of players said none of it matters in the end. So you're very much in the minority on that one. So, what'd you think?
I think next time I'll do some things a little different.
Such as?
I can't tell you because then it'd give it away.
We're probably not going to be playing this again.
Well...
I mean, like I said...
anybody that could have been killed would have been killed.
Sheesh. You're just out for blood. Holy crap, people.
Well, you asked what I'd do different. I just told you.
Well, why would you just choose to flat out kill everybody?
Why not?
Wow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have her go through a Undertale with that kind of mentality.
What's Undertale?
It's a game where you can go through and either save everybody or you can kill everybody.
Okay.
And there's very specific endings about either one. And I'm not going to let you taint my my pacifist playthrough with your genocide route. And yes, that is what it's called when you go through and kill everybody. It's officially called the genocide route. Because you literally kill everybody.
But what if you don't want to kill everybody?
Then they still judge you on that. if you just pick and choose who you're killing, the whole point is all those characters that you kill are alive. So
then they didn't get killed.
Not like that. They're alive until you kill them. So if you just kill some random person, you're still a murderer. It's just one or two. That's still murder.
Well, if I kill everybody, then there's nobody there to judge and they're all dead. So what difference does it make?
Oh my god. Oh.
Am I giving you a headache?
You are never playing Undertale. I will not let you play that one. There is no way I'm letting you play Undertale.
Oh, why? It might be fun to see a different outcome from yours.
That's fucked up, because you don't know what happens in that. You don't know the characters. Well, you didn't have any connection to the characters, so but still, oh my god, no, we're not doing Undertale.
Okay.
Back to the original discussion of this game.
Okay.
All right, so other than what you would do differently by killing everybody this time, what'd you think of the story overall?
It was pretty good.
Were you able to follow along with the mystery and whatnot?
Most of it.
Well, what'd you have?
I mean, there's some... Well, you know me and trying to read. I didn't catch everything, so...
Yeah, and I kind of missed a couple things here and there, but we tried our best. But what no... So you're still a little confused on something here and there?
Well, here's something I have a question about.
Yes.
So... Well, number one, I'd like to see the farm.
Well, we saw the picture of the farm.
No, I want to see the actual...
Well, you'd probably have to read the comics for that.
But, okay, so... Is anything gonna change in Fabletown now that the Crooked Man is in prison? Or is it still gonna be the same, just he's not collecting money for...
Well, see,
different things.
That's what we won't know until the second one comes out. If they continue on from where we left off here. Plus...
Because...
I mean, either way, you gotta live with the consequences of your actions. So if it does come through in the second one, if they follow through with all of the stuff that we did here, you're gonna have to live with whatever you did.
But it doesn't mean anything's gonna change for the better or the worse.
No, but...
So, I mean, if everything stays the same, and people are still poor, and people are still having a hard time, what difference does what I did make? Other than one dude's in prison, and a couple of them are dead.
Well, I don't know. They're not being exploited by those guys anymore?
Well, I get that, but... If the other stuff doesn't change, that's not the only thing that has to change for things to get better.
Well, I'm sure things will change. They knew that there was more issues going on than before. Plus, with Snow in charge instead of Crane, who seemed to be manipulating stuff with the Crooked Man, now that it's just Snow and probably Bluebeard, things might be different. Plus, I'm sure things aren't going to change overnight.
Well, nothing changes overnight. I mean, that's...
As we saw, they're very lacking on manpower, so...
But, I still don't understand Bluebeard's place in all of this, or whatever the hell his name is.
He's basically Mr. throwing money around to try and get his way politically and stuff. But he also wants to... Not only is he... Because he's trying to keep Fabletown, but he also wants to help run Fabletown. Now, I don't know whether he's maliciously trying to do it, or like he's doing it for personal stuff, or if he just kind of seems that way because he likes to throw money around to solve problems.
We kind of need to figure that out. What is his agenda?
I
mean, it would be helpful to know.
Well, we didn't We didn't pick any paths that made us interact with them too much, so we don't know.
Well, there weren't that many paths to interact with them.
Well, we could have went to Crane's apartment. He went there and burned all of his stuff. We might have been able to catch him or something. Might have got some answers, but we went, shoot, where else did we go? It was, I think we went to, no, that was a different one. Was that when we went to the butcher shop? No, that was last episode. Shoot. Because it was Crane's apartment and then 2 other places.
Anyway, I might take a different path next time if we were to do this again.
It depends. We'll see how the people...
You never know.
We'll see how the people went.
Well, what if you chose... You would have chose different things than me, I'm sure.
Yeah, I definitely would have gone down a lot less violently.
So... maybe we need to see what your choices would bring about.
Okay. Well, people would be dead. Well, less people would be dead. Don't give me that look.
What look? I'm not giving you a look, Marshmallow.
Miss Judgy. Just because I don't want to just jump in and rip people's throats out.
I didn't just jump in and rip people's throats out.
You just said that you'd like to go back through and kill everybody.
Okay, well, there's a million different ways to go. So maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd make different choices. Maybe I'd go here instead of there next time.
Yeah, that's part of why you can replay this game.
It's a fun part. So... But again, maybe you need to make choices and see where your choices lead and what you do.
Okay, I might play it on my own then.
Oh, no. I want to see what happens when you play.
You can... Okay. Well, like I said, depending on how...
Maybe I could ask you questions. Why'd you choose that? Why did you do this? Why did you do that?
Well, it'd be a little bit skewed since I've already seen how a bunch of different ways go, and I would probably choose similar ways, so it's a little bit skewed.
You need to make your own choices, not looking at what other people did.
Yeah, but I already know
what is your first choice. What's your first thought? No, because if you don't think, you just do what pops into your head. That's what you have to do to make it not be so skewed.
I understand that. But I already know the consequences and reactions to different choices. So that already, just the knowledge of the potential future already has skewed my choices. I'd have to go into something blind. Like one of their other games. Look, like I said, they've got a bunch of other games that we could go through that I don't know anything about. You already ruled out the Borderlands one. We already tried that one before.
What was that one?
The one on the alien planet.
Oh. Yeah.
Lots of shooting and guns.
Yeah,
and stuff.
no.
Yeah, you kind of checked
See,
out.
even though I'm blood, I think I'm bloodthirsty.
How does that make any sense? Yeah, chat. How does that make any sense? That she would like to go through this again and kill everybody, but she doesn't want to go through the game where you're shooting people. How does that make any sense? Please, people, if you're here, let me know.
I don't like aliens. And I don't want to shoot just for no reason. I had reasons for killing the people on here that I killed.
Well, you do have reasons in that other game. As in, they're trying to kill you, so...
But these people weren't necessarily trying to kill me, and I wasn't necessarily out to kill them unless they deserved it. They had to do something that that made it seem like that was the only option.
Well, in the Borderlands...
Or the best option.
In the Borderlands series, most of the people that you end up shooting would probably are already trying to shoot and kill you first.
But I don't want bang, 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 bang.
So you don't want to shoot people. You want to rip them apart with your own hands, like Bigby did.
If they deserve it.
Well, like you said with
I don't mind shooting people if they deserve to be shot. I don't mind ripping people apart if they deserve it. I don't mind killing people if they deserve it. But they've got to do something that makes it seem like they deserve it and there's no redemption for them.
Well,
like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm sorry, but there's no redemption for them. They were just dumb.
Well, with like I said, a lot of the people that would be shooting and stuff in the Borderlands, they're what they're called psychos. They're just out to kill people just to kill people.
Well, that's no fun.
What do you mean that's no fun?
You don't kill people just to kill them and think that's fun.
No, but that's the people trying to kill you. So why would you feel bad about killing them? How does it make it any different? They're still trying to hurt you.
I don't know. We can find another game.
Okay. Like I said, they do have other...
I like stuff like this.
This choose-your-own-adventure kind of story? Okay. Well,
So if there's more of these that doesn't require psycho aliens trying to kill me,
well, they're not...
that I have to shoot, and just keep...
Well, it's...
that.
Okay. Let me roll back a little bit. The Telltale Borderlands, yes, there is a lot more gunplay than, say, this, or their Walking Dead game. But, I mean, like the main characters that you play as, they're not doing a lot of shooting. They're usually being shot at and then trying to get away and stuff. A lot of the shooting goes on around them.
Okay, well, still, that's not... I like something more like
Okay.
this.
So not something on an alien planet.
If it was like this, yeah, that'd be okay.
But that's the thing. There's not a whole lot of other games like this set in this environment. Like I said, the Borderlands one...
They don't necessarily have to be set in this environment like Fabletown, but I want something that's got...
where you can make your own choices and stuff.
Right,
well, and
that
Borderlands
has
one
a
does
story that I can understand. I don't understand aliens and
let me explain a little bit about the Borderlands one. You start off, you're playing as this one guy, Reese. He's working for this big corporate place that's kind of screwing him over.
Mm-hmm.
So he decides to screw this other guy over who basically turned him into a janitor. He kicked him out of his big office job and to make him a janitor and stole his job. So he decides to go down to, because they're in like a big space station thing. But they decide to go down to the planet and screw over a deal that he was going to make so that he can steal his job back. And then a lot of goofy stuff happens, and it doesn't work out quite like they planned. It's not super complicated. I mean, it does get a little bit more complex later on as it goes along, but overall, it's not a very complex story.
Well, I like... This was relatively...
This one still you had to think about. With like,
yeah, I want something that makes you think.
Okay, well...
You know, I like mysteries. I like crimes. I like... But I want to... I don't want to just... Okay, bang, 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 no thought.
Okay, again...
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, with the Telltale games, even though they did it with like the Borderlands, Batman, a bunch of other stuff, it's not just mindlessly going through and shooting stuff or beating people up. You do have to make your decisions and stuff. Now, they do have the little action points, like in this one, but the main crux of this of what you're doing is making choices and flowing the story along, not just beating people up or shooting people. Like I said, in this, there were some moments where we did do that, and I failed a few of those, as you saw. But at its core, it's still a storytelling game.
Okay.
Which is why, since you love this one so much, I'm sure you'd love all of them. Well, most of them. You said you don't like the Batman, so...
I've just never been a very big Batman fan.
I get you. Alright, well, we'll discuss other games and stuff in the future, but anyways, going back to this game. Overall, you enjoyed it.
Yes, I like this.
Alright, final thoughts on, Bigby and stuff. Go through, is there any character that stood out to you? Who'd you like the most? Who did you want to know more about?
What? Like I said, I'd like to know more about Beard's agenda.
Oh, Bluebeard, yeah. I get you.
I like Bigby.
Okay.
Snow, I think, is...
She's a little...
becoming a little power...
Again,
obsessed.
I don't think she's power obsessed. I think she's just very stressed, and as you saw, she's the only one in charge with an entire town of people breathing down her neck. She has to put her foot down here and there. And while, yes, at the start, that's going to step on a lot of people's toes, but to keep some sort of order...
Well, I get that, but I mean, once Crane was gone, it was like...
Then people were really jumping down her...
She just, like I said, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. So, is she going to become a corrupt politician, so to speak? I mean, that would be interesting to see what's going to happen with her.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it plays out in the next one. But to be honest, I don't really think that she's the type that would go down the whole absolute power thing.
Well, it'd be interesting to see whether she does or not, because I mean, stress plays a part in it, trying to control different things. It's like being a president.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
she's basically the president of...
She's going to have to make decisions. She's going to have to make compromises.
So that doesn't make her absolute power corrupted.
Is she going to become your favorite person in politics? Who wants to become...
Don't go into politics here.
Is she going to become one of those that wants all the power and wants all the control and wants it all her way? I'm just asking.
Again, just because she's in the mayoral spot or the president spot doesn't automatically mean that she's going to become absolute power.
I understand it doesn't necessarily mean that, but some of her tendencies and some of the things she said, whether it was caused by stress or whether it's because now she's got the power to do something, I would like to see what route she's going to take.
Again, I'm pretty sure it was just stress. But, again, yeah, we don't know what's going to be in store for the second one. If you want to get more information, you can go find the comic online. Or, do we have a comic shop around here?
I have no idea.
I have to look into that. But, anyways, what else? What else did you like about it?
Like I said, I'd like to see the actual...
The farm,
and see how it is, whether... Because you said earlier it was like a prison.
Well, they said it's like a prison.
They said it's like a prison. So is that really true, or is it not?
I don't think it's like a prison like where we send people into like the cells and the jail and stuff. But like they said, once you go there, you're not allowed to leave because you can't fit in with the regular human society. So you can't really just have people out there seeing.
So if they go to the farm, they can never do a glamour to leave the farm?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read the comics. I don't know how it all fully functions. I'd be because I don't know.
I guess that's what I'd be interested. Is it more like a prison where they can't ever leave, even if they could get a glamour? Could they leave then and come back, or I mean,
I don't know.
Just a question.
Like, they didn't go into it much in here, and I'm sure they have a lot more information in the comic. You have to look into that. But I don't know. Do you have any other comments, questions, concerns?
No, but I kind of enjoyed this. It was kind of cool. It was kind of fun.
I get you.
We did something together.
Yeah. Oh, special stats. Beast, you lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment.
Yeah.
We offered the butcher protection at the business office, so that's probably part of why he was on our side there at the end. Gave him his drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and you helped him avoid the farm. Okay. Crooked Man, you took him back to the Witching Well, but we also imprisoned him. D, you chose to burn him with the cigar during the interrogation, and they brought that back up. You chose to smash him over the head with the bottle during the interrogation. Again, they brought it back up that you beat the crap out of him. And you confiscated D's money while he was in custody. Well, they didn't bring that up, but they certainly like to bring up that you beat the crap out of him.
He deserved it. I killed Dumb.
Yeah. Faith deceased. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgie, you smashed up his place. Only a few spots.
Right.
Greenleaf, we offered her a job. Again, that's probably part of why she took our side. And we chose not to burn her tree.
Right.
Holly, you interrupted her sister's funeral.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But it was kind of important.
True, but time and place, I suppose. Let's see, Nerissa, you tried to take her ribbon off in Bigby's office and freaked her the hell out.
Right.
But again, see, I knew what was going to happen if you tried to take the ribbon off. You did not, though.
Right.
So again, that going back to the whole skewed choices, I knew exactly what would have happened, and that would have that's why I reacted the way I did when you said take her ribbon off, and I was like, okay. I didn't realize that he wouldn't actually get there and not take her ribbon off, but it still freaked her the hell out, though. That I kind of figured what was going to happen. Let's see. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap.
Yeah.
And she helped us out with Holly. That's good. You showed her the Crane's photograph of her.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I probably would have too, because that's all sorts of messed up. But she does that. She did deserve to know, because it's about her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive, and we did.
We did.
Oh, is that why you chose to keep him alive? To keep your promise?
No, but...
Nope, I just forgot that I made that promise to her.
I did forget that I made that promise.
Well,
but
it's a good thing you did.
I brought him back because he deserved to have a trial, not just be killed.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Tiny Tim, he chose to wait for him. Well, because
We did?
Yeah. Remember he...
Oh, that's
we were
right.
walking down the hallway, he was talking with us. Because he's got the...
Right.
The leg condition.
Right.
Let's see. And Toad. He stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm.
Yeah.
And we gave him money.
Yeah, even if he didn't use it for what he was supposed to.
Well, he did say that he told Snow he had the money, so... I don't know. If he really wanted to get the glamour, he probably would have had the glamour by then.
Right.
Because, like it said, it was like a couple of days later. If he really wanted to use that money to get glamored up and stay in town, he probably should have used the money to get a glamour and stay in town.
Right.
So, while yes, I get the whole Snow sent him to the farm anyways, he had the money, he had a chance, but he chose not to.
Well,
and it's just unfortunate that TJ also had to go. But like Wolf said, he's got the river that he can swim in all day.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to worry about people or Mondays.
Right.
Let's see, and Vivian tried to remove a ribbon at the pudding and pie. Yep, and then she decided to do it herself. I'll just let you know ahead of time, we could have avoided that fate for her. She could have survived that whole incident.
But she's the one that decided to take her own life.
True. But we also did try to take it from her.
But we didn't.
No, because she backed away.
Well... I'm sure if he really wanted to, he could have got it from her.
Well, yeah, but...
Okay. So, just saying.
Okay, well. Well, we got some,
So what did you think of...
well...
the choices I made, I guess?
Well, I'll be scarred by a few of them for a while, but, you know...
Oh, please. I've never scarred you.
Oh, just emotionally.
Have I?
Well, after this playthrough... Alright, we got some, things over here. Let's see. The shoe is the last one, so... we got... Vivian... Pudding pie. Alright, so which one of these did you want to...
Start with her.
Alright. What, did you want to just go through all of them from chapter 5? Alright. Vivian's story. The girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, but any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Now, see, I think in the original story, the husband actually does remove the ribbon, and her head just rolls away.
Ew.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's how her original story goes. Pudding and pie, Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they... excuse me. Sorry about
I heard that.
I said excuse me. I have manners. But they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than to be forced through desperation to work at one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. The Winter Wolf. Bigby's mother. Oh yeah, Bigby's mom is a wolf. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs, but he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her, and from then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family.
Interesting.
That explains why he has the whole huff and puff and blow the house away ability.
Gotcha.
Because he's literally the son of the North Wind. So he's got wind powers.
Gotcha.
Or at least a wind power. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, we were just talking about that. He has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown.
Interesting.
So, again, I don't know from the comics because I haven't read them. Do Bigby's wind powers all involve him, like his breath and stuff?
I would imagine.
I mean, if he's got the huff and puff and then he's able to hold his breath for a very long time, it does seem like it's like his lung capacity that he's able to...
I would imagine.
So...
Being the son of the North Wind.
So would that mean that his 6 other brothers got wind powers? And if so, are they all...
Not necessarily.
Like lung-based, or would they have other ones, like being able to fly or control the winds or something like that?
Maybe.
I don't know. More reason to check out the comic book. Mary's loyalty. Part of the job. All the giant shards of glass in her. It's terrible. But she definitely looks the part of a horror story creature, doesn't she? Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary had never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. So she's doing it just because she gets away with killing people, and because she likes killing people. And working with somebody crooked lets
what
her
are
get
all
away
those
with.
symbols on her?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the symbols on her are from or represent.
Be interesting to find out.
Yeah. Again, we'd probably have to read the
Comics.
Or
watch a movie about her.
Well, just because we watch a movie on her doesn't mean that we'd have the same...
Well, true.
You know, though, it's kind of surprising that there hasn't been, like, a show or something set in the world of Fables. Now that I think about it. I'd definitely watch it. A show or a movie. I'd definitely watch that. Let's see. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who's being charged. Okay. A new order. Snow White in charge. Oh, maybe we'll get some more information for you. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Wait, who's Mayor Cole?
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
Is it like old King Cole?
Maybe.
I don't even know. I know the name, but I don't really know the story behind that. But I mean, I guess that would make sense. But so she's not, the head of everything, but she's basically in charge of everything while he's
gone,
doing whatever, I guess. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. So she's basically been picking up all of Crane's slack. So Crane was kind of a...
Well, evidently she's
lazy,
picking up, what's his name, slack too.
Well, yeah.
Since he's not there.
As far as we know, we don't really know anything about Mayor Cole, so... And Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop. Feathertop?
Whoever. Okay.
Never heard of that before, but Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Ah, okay. Bigby became Sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole. Oh, it is King Cole! King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Well, I mean, there are a lot of stories about him doing a lot of not so great stuff, so I guess it makes sense that people would be a little hesitant around him. And just a lot of stories about him eating critters and stuff, so it makes sense that he would be allowed to go to a place that's full of little bite-sized critters. And I'm sure most of them would be bite-sized, with him being 8 feet tall.
True. Interesting.
Even if he is still trying to be a good guy, I mean, I still get the whole...
Well, he's a wolf.
As much as you want to redeem your past, you can't run from the consequences of your past. Even if you do good, or you try to make up for it, you still have to live with what you've done in the past.
Well, true. And the fact of the matter is he's a wolf, so he's a predator. He has to eat something. What's he gonna eat? Critters.
He's also part people now, so... And we haven't seen him have to go after and eat any critters. And plus...
We haven't seen him eat anything.
Well, true. But that also doesn't necessarily mean that he has to go out and eat critters. He smokes cigarettes. I don't think he has to go out and eat... I don't think he has to run out off into the woods of New York and eat a bunch of deer and stuff. He could just go down to the old butcher's place and just pick up a slab of meat. Preferably not the butcher from this story. I don't think anybody wants to stop there anymore.
No. You would be right. Look, we've had no chatty chats tonight.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. We're not always going to have people tuning in. So it just depends on,
well,
if
we are
people
getting
are
closer
free.
to the holidays.
Yeah, that too.
People are getting busy trying to get their shopping done and
visiting family, friends,
all that stuff.
All that, yeah. And even then, we're still a small timer, so we're not going to always have people tuning in to watch us. So.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But again, part of what I like about being a small timer is like whenever we do have somebody pop in, I get more...
Especially if they help me pick on you.
Yeah, that too, I guess. But because like when it's smaller and you only get a couple of people in, you can have
It's
more.
easier to
Yeah, you
a
have the
discussion
one-on-one
or-
with people. Because like some streamers, they get like 100 or closer to 1,000 people watching them on their stream, and you'll have messages flying by. You can't keep track of all that.
That's true. That would be very difficult.
I mean, at that point, you're basically just talking to like just a random crowd of people. You're not actually having a discussion. You're just talking to a crowd.
Gotcha.
So, but
anyway, this was fun. We'll have to do
Yeah.
it again.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay.
I get to share this with somebody. Might as well be you. You're here. I'm glad I get to share it with you.
Why, I could be more like other members of your family and not be interested in any of this stuff.
Well, we're not gonna get into that.
Well, that's
not on here, at least.
That's any family or friend that's not interested. At least I try and take an interest in some
Yeah.
of the things that you're interested in.
I do enjoy.
Not everybody would do that.
No. You know, I do enjoy sharing stuff with you. You do seem to enjoy stuff a bit more than some other people, which is nice.
Well, I like some of them.
Anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think. I was blocking my brain. I had a brain fart.
Trust me, I get those all the time where I'm talking on here and then you get to a word and you're like, or and sometimes it's physical where I can like feel the word on my tongue and I'm like,
You just can't quite get it out.
Just spit it out. Just spit it out.
This is like some of the anime. I mean, some of the movies and stuff that you've showed me I've really enjoyed. And
Yeah. But yeah, so
I
we'll-
try and take an interest in some of them.
Well, I
However,
think-
I will say I'm probably not going to share an interest in all the stuff you're interested
I fully understand
like
that, but
making your that drive me nuts.
the
Putting
little
your guys
figures and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
It'd be like you
Well-
doing my diamond paintings.
I get you. Although, now I won't do it too often to you, but there will be a couple of times where I'll ask the group in the chat about possible games to show you. Now, whether you'll
fine.
Now, whether you'll enjoy these games or not, it will still be fun to see your reaction to said games.
Well, it'd be, everybody has different likes and dislikes and different ideas, so that'd be cool.
Well, I guess we'll figure that out for the future and go from there. And
Sounds like a plan, man.
so, anything else you want to say to the people or anything?
Have a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Good night.
Totally doesn't date this video at all, but that's fine. All right.
Well, I just figured we should be nice and tell all our peeps happy holidays.
Yeah, I get you. All right. And until next time, everybody. We'll
Good
see
night.
you later. Yep. Good night.